Hey there, everyone. Welcome to Fantasy for the Ages. I'm Jim, the father of this show. My son Zach and I put this out here talking about fantasy, science fiction, and other nerdy things that we enjoy. If you like this episode, be sure to like it down below. We hope you'll subscribe to our channel, leave comments in the comment box, and check out down in the show notes all the other ways you can get in touch with Zach and I. We love talking to people, and we look forward to hearing from you. Today, I'm bringing to you a book blast episode, so spoiler-light reactions to something I've recently read. True Quest, the story begins. This is a quirky story. That's the word, quirky. It's a fantasy story. I'm not going to ruin it for you, but I want to give you a general feel. This book is fairly recent. It was published earlier in 2023 by Grant Andreessen. I'm not sure if that's how he says his name, but there you go. It's a classic fantasy tale that feels very Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, if you've played around with old classic D&D, a lot of those tropes are here. We've got, spell users, we've got humans, we've got elves, we've got traditional monsters and demons. We've got spirits, zombies. One of the primary characters of this book is a necromancer, and all of the fun that comes with having someone who does necromancy. And the author really leans into that, seems to enjoy that element of the story. As I was reading this tale, I was feeling like it's basic. I don't know how to say this. I like the story, but it didn't push me at all. It's simple. The elements are what you see. If there's more hidden depth somewhere here to the story, it's going to be in future books, because this is book one of a series. Truly, the story begins. And it does have an arc of its own here, but the ending really hasn't ended anything. It's just setting the foundation for more to be told. We've got some characters we've gotten to know. He's done some world building that is interesting, but there's no complexity to this story. So I say I like it, but I'm certainly not challenged by it. If you are a reader of Malazan Book of the Fallen and oh, this is great. Yeah, this is not like that. This is a very different story. If you're feeling overstressed, having to work so hard to understand the fantasy fiction that you've been working through, this could be a nice palate cleanser, a refreshing story to read. I do encourage you to take a look at it. It might also be really good for some younger readers to dabble into fantasy and just get a taste for it. But at the same time, there's a lot of death in this story. Now, it's not done like grimdark style. This is not grimdark, but it's done D&D style, where death is almost done rather casually. And gobs of fatalities aren't really that big a deal. It just happens and you move on. So again, that's part of leaning into the D&D style. I didn't feel like the story always took itself as seriously as it should, and yet at other times, there were serious topics trying to be addressed. I say trying because I'm not sure the author really succeeds with the serious elements of the story. But I did have fun with it. I didn't have to struggle to keep reading. It was entertaining. So I would say to you, you want something different, doesn't take very long to read, give it a try. It might just bring a smile to your face, be a refreshing change of pace from other darker, heavier things that you've been digging into in fantasy fiction. There you go. Thanks for watching, everyone. We'll talk to you next time.